Hi, I'm Shirley Jones, and this is Gemma Wenger's Hollywood.
Academy Award nominee for The Godfather, so that's probably what you're best known for.
Boy, I'm pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and 4-time Golden Globe Award nominee.
Yeah, I never win anything. It's just like getting awards and no jobs. I'd rather get a job. They're going to give me a piece of glass.
I know.
can't eat
You eat
glass.
regular
Oh,
that way.
nice.
God bless. Thank you.
God bless you. You take care.
How about a kiss goodbye? Adios.
Hello, I'm Martin Landau.
Hi, I'm Florence Henderson, and you're watching Gemma Wenger's Hollywood.
I'm Gemma Wenger, and we're on the red carpet at the Oscar viewing party at the Hollywood Museum. This formerly was the Max Factor building, but we're going to meet some amazing celebrities. We're going to have a great time, so you stay tuned. Doing? It's good to see you. We do. I think I like yours better, but that's good. But
It's designed by Catherine Hines, my gown. So.
Oh, it's gorgeous, and you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
So are you the longest running cast member on Young and the Restless?
I'm the fourth down.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been, April 8th will be 38 years for me.
Isn't that amazing?
And you received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
I can't believe that either. That was April 10th, 2008. I don't even know how that happened so long ago. It's up the street from here, you know.
That's exciting. Do you go visit it periodically?
Well, sometimes I have to make sure it's still there, because I can't believe it's there in the first place.
I know firsthand that you're a good actress, because we were in the same acting class, the comedy class.
Yes.
What name was that?
Well, the Actors Comedy Studio?
Yes.
That's right.
It was really great.
With Gunner.
Are you still there? Or
I'm
no?
still there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I know firsthand how great she is.
Yes, yes.
Oh, thank you.
So-
It was fun.
You know, it's, well, see, I call this whole thing working the program. I still go to class.
Yes.
I still go to my dance lessons, my voice
I'm
lessons.
so glad. And we were just talking to 91-year-old Terry Moore,
Yes.
who was still in acting class and
Yeah,
never stopped.
that's right. She was there, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But it's so important.
Because
It really
it's
is,
a craft. And,
Yes.
you know, they call it show business for a reason, because it's a business. It's a business of show, and you have to treat it as such. That's
right.
what it is.
I know, and the thing I really like about you is that every time I see you out, you're having a good time, you know. It is a business, but you are able to make it fun, too, for yourself and for others around you,
Well,
and I appreciate that.
Thanks. I just, you know, think it's really important. I try to give back. So I'm celebrity spokesperson of the ALS Association, and I do these teas in Canada. I have one coming up April 5th in Calgary, and I'm ambassador for the Lupus Walk. It's just really important for me to give back, because if I have the opportunity, I'm in the position that I'm able to help someone, then how can I not do that? So that's what I try to do.
You know, we were so sorry to hear about your husband. He was so sweet. He was so wonderful.
I love to be here. He loved coming to this. He loved all these things, and I really miss him. This morning when I was trying to get ready, and I'm yelling at him, going, "Where the hell are you? You can't help me."
He's here.
Yeah.
You just can't see him, right? Yeah.
He's praying for you up in heaven.
Yeah, thank you.
Because you're doing great. I know you take it for granted when you have someone there to help you, and then when you have nobody. I mean, who's going to zip up your dress for you?
You know, that really is a problem, because actually today I put a different dress on, and I couldn't zip it up. self. So I thought.
Needs to invent something. One of those.
Actually,
like a back scratcher that'll do it.
Actually, there is one. I remembered. There is a thing you hook on and then you pull on it, and I have one.
There is.
But then I thought, okay. So, but anyway, so I decided, okay, well maybe I should wear this dress. So maybe he wanted me to wear this dress. That's why I couldn't zip it up. The other one.
So we could be twins. It's a sign.
Unzip it on the way.
Well, that's
you don't want to sleep on it
that's
tonight.
happened. That has happened to me before.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then you
Me
get
too,
it.
yeah.
We're here to help you. So if you need help,
You guys.
we may not be around when you need us, though. But the thought is there.
I appreciate that. I really do. Appreciate
We love you so much. You do such a great job.
to me. Really, really
Right, and you
do.
can see Kate Linder on Young and the Restless.
This is Brenda Dickson of Young and the Restless, and you've received numerous awards for your work on the Young and the Restless.
I have many awards. My best was People's Choice Award, though. That was my favorite award on Young and the Restless. As a villainess. I played a villainess.
So out of all the daytime actors and actresses, the people chose you.
Yes, yes. And that was wonderful. Joan Collins was nominated, and I can't remember who got it, because I thought she should have gotten it. She was for nighttime, I was for daytime. So we're kind of kindred spirits in the villain department.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
she is.
You're a fantastic actress. You really are. I mean, what was it like being handed a script, having to memorize it, and then just act?
You know, you got 15 to 30 pages in dialogue, and I worked every single day and every single night, so there wasn't a lot of time. And on the weekends, I memorized a whole week. Like that, you know.
So when you say there's not a lot of time, you started at what time in the morning and finish at what time
we
at night?
start at 7, you get there at 6, then sometimes we work till 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and then the next day you have to be right back in. So there wasn't a lot of time, but it was fun and it was very challenging, and I liked it. I could do it, you know, I did it, and it was fine. Yeah.
You have to have a great mind.
You have to have a really good memory and be willing to get through it. You know, you have to do it. You have to study it.
Is there any improv at all that they had you do on Young and the Restless?
No, because we had cameras that were cut like live, so they would go on a word. So we didn't do improvs at all. But Jerry Douglas and Terry Lester used to do, you know, just things that I never expected him to do. Just, you know, with his hands and stuff, and the way he acted. He was really good. I like that. A surprise.
Yeah, like
You know?
Marlon Brando and on the waterfront.
Yes.
When he
a
picked up
surprise.
Eva Marie Saint's glove. Remember that?
Yes,
Iconic,
yes. Yeah, because you can react to it.
That's right.
You know, I like it.
Yeah.
You have to pretend like you never heard it before.
That's right.
So that's always nice.
Elicited a
And you do
natural
that well.
emotion out of you.
That's right.
Yes, it does. I like it. I like that kind of acting. He would read the script for the rehearsal. Just read it, you know, not good. And then he would come out with a performance. And it was surprising.
Wow.
And I liked that. I loved working with
Yeah,
him.
now did you ever get to study with Lee Strasberg or
Lee
anybody?
Strasberg was my teacher. That's how I started in the
Wow.
business. He cast me in his class. He chose certain people. I was Miss California at 17.
Wow.
And he, thank you. He chose me, and I studied with him for 4 years. In fact, I went to 2 of his master classes.
Was that in New York?
No, here.
Oh, in LA.
He opened a class here on Hollywood Boulevard. And then one on Santa Monica Boulevard in his 80s. I took his last class before he died.
Wow.
And then I went to Milton Katsalas and studied with Milton Katsalas.
That's where I was for
I
many
love
years.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't he just
He was fun.
fabulous?
Yeah, he was fun.
Oh, he was the best teacher
I was
ever
the only
had.
non-celebrity in the Celebrity Saturday class.
Oh,
You
the
were there.
Saturday class, yes. Oh gosh, who was in there? Priscilla Presley. Who's the fighter? Kenny Norton, gorgeous Buddy Swayze,
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, this was our class, if you can believe
Yeah,
it.
Doris
I
Roberts
was
was
in the
in
kids
there.
class.
Doris Roberts.
Doris Roberts.
Who else?
Jenna Elfman.
Yes.
Fabulous actor. Oh, Giovanni Veribisi.
Yes. How much fun was it to go to that class?
I know,
Oh, it was
it really
like a
was.
dream. This guy was like a dream. He won the Academy Award for Butterflies Are Free.
With Goldie Hawn.
Dreamy
Yes.
class. I really
I was in high school when I went to Lynette Kitselis' class. So she
Oh,
was the
that's
kids
right.
class. So that was like Brian Robbins or Brian Levine.
Was she married to Milton?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, I caught him. He wasn't married when we were in there.
Then they got divorced.
Yeah, they did. And that's when I met him.
Oh, did you go out with him?
No, I was, no, not really. I was going through a divorce when I met him. But I remember he wasn't married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now he's since passed away.
Yes.
Yes, he passed away very young. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty much a cleansing thing that went wrong. He would do
Really?
a cleanse every year.
Oh,
And
which
it
cleanse
just-
was it? That lemon cleanse?
No, it was with a bunch of herbs, and you do colonics every day, and somehow the toxic poisonings backed up into his system.
Oh my God, I'm never doing
Yeah,
another.
my friend
another
was there
fast.
when he passed away. My friend Manny Oegla.
Oh gosh, he was such a wonderful teacher and wonderful person.
He really was.
Yeah, well, I always wondered what happened to him. I did a play at the Beverly Hills Playhouse.
Oh, yeah, fabulous.
Me too.
With Mike Nader.
Oh,
Mike
nice.
Nader and I, Joan Collins' boyfriend on Dynasty.
Yes.
Yes, he had the whole thing with his shirt up, and yeah, it was tough
Oh, I
work.
bet it was
It was
fabulous.
hard work.
sure it was.
Tennessee Williams was producing it. Yeah, so he was involved in. You know how he was
Good
Milton
friends.
Was, yeah,
And Elia Kazan.
So yes, So Tennessee
And
was
Marlon Brando.
Tennessee died before opening night.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
That must have been horrific.
It was horrible. We all said a prayer for him. We were trying, and it was just so traumatic that happened.
Wow. So
And-
you met Elia Kazan too?
No, I
assume.
didn't. I
No?
didn't. Only Tennessee Williams, and he
Oh,
choked
wow.
on a cork or something. Yeah. It was all very sudden. It wasn't like he was sick or anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
Isn't
we
that
didn't
terrible?
expect it. Yeah.
that is just terrible.
So a fabulous class. I love the Beverly Hills Playhouse because then I went back on The Young and the Restless from the reviews on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
fabulous.
yeah. And Michael went on to do Dynasty. So
Wow.
it was magical, though.
That is
Wasn't
magical.
it a magical place?
It really was.
It was.
It really was.
Yeah. I can't believe we're having this conversation.
I know.
Let me. You were an evangelist, or you were a
Yes, evangelist minister. I have a television show. It's Gemma Wenger's Hollywood, Beauty for Ashes, and then I have a radio show. It's on KKLA and KPRZ, and I, sing too. So I have a song, but I have a YouTube channel, so it's Gemma Wenger. But it's also we're on Uplift TV, and Uplift TV is being rebranded into Parables. It was so great to see you. I'm so glad that I got to talk to you. Give me a hug. I love you.
We were just talking about when we were here for Burt Ward.
Yes.
And tell the audience what you did on that show.
Oh, I played Catwoman. I did the Batman movie.
That's right.
So we had 3 or 4 Catwomen.
And you were amazing in that.
Oh, I loved it. I loved doing it. I got to work with Burgess Meredith, Cesar Romero, Frank Gorshin, and Adam West.
And have you met a lot of other stars? Did you meet like Frank Sinatra?
Oh,
Can you
yes.
name a few of those who you've met?
Frank Sinatra, I did meet him. He was sitting with a friend of mine. I was just passing by. I hadn't seen him in a year. And he grabbed my arm and he said, "Lee," and I said, I'm sorry, I have to go. And it was Sinatra. He wasn't grabbing
And you
me,
said?
but and I said, well, it's good to see you. And I see you're with one of my favorite singers.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
I slowly melted.
And you said you had to go?
I had to go.
Oh my goodness.
I just had to go. I couldn't.
That's so
couldn't
funny.
stand there. My hands were shaking.
Now, did you ever get to see like Gary Cooper or any of those people in person?
Gary Cooper, no.
Tony
No.
Curtis?
Yes, Tony
Tony?
Curtis, I did. And I made a movie with Rock Hudson.
Oh,
My husband.
phenomenal. He was
an
amazing actor.
And it was called The Undefeated. It's a wonderful Western.
What was it called?
The Undefeated.
Undefeated.
Yes, John Wayne, Rock Hudson, me, and several other.
Nothing wrong with John Wayne either.
No. Now, you are a woman of faith. You're a woman of prayer. How has God played a role in your life?
every night I say a prayer.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I really do. I started saying prayers when I was about, I think, 8 years old.
Wow, 8 years old.
How did you get started doing that? Your family?
Oh, I just wanted everybody to be happy. That's what I did every night. Please, dear Lord, make everybody happy. That's what I used to do.
Beautiful. Will you make us happy? Cortese.
I recognize you from the movie The Green Book.
Ah, yes.
Wow, was that just amazing working on that great film?
Yeah, it was great fun. It was, you know, I didn't expect to happen what happened. I had no expectations, but it was great fun, and it was Vigo and Marcella were fantastic.
Nice.
Nick Vallelonga, who wrote the screenplays, was a good buddy of mine, so I knew the real Tony Lip. So it was fun. It was great fun.
What can you say to actors and actresses in the business? How to make it big in Hollywood?
Never give up.
Never give up.
It's good advice, actually.
Be passionate about what you do and never, ever give up.
It could happen at any time.
I'm hoping.
It's
Well, you've done great, Joe. You've done great.
We have Joyce from Tyler Perry's Temptation, and we have Dan Martin from The Bold and the Beautiful. And now we want to see that handsome face of yours. So if you scooch on over just a little bit. So how did you guys find each other?
Our director introduced us.
Oh, of The Bold and the Beautiful?
No,
How
for
long
a
ago,
play
darling?
we were doing back in New York many years ago. And the director plotted out the scripts, introduced us, we started reading, and the chemistry was born.
And what project was this that you were working on?
Oh, it was a play a friend of mine wrote about Martin Luther King.
Ooh, that must have been fabulous.
Oh, it really was
My
wonderful.
birthday's on Martin Luther King, so I feel very connected
Oh, that's
to Martin Luther
wonderful.
King.
His firstborn daughter was one of my best friends.
Wow.
Yolanda King.
Oh,
God rest her soul.
Wow.
But yeah.
What's it like working with Tyler Perry?
Oh, it was so exciting. The movie was Temptation, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. And we shot it in Atlanta. And I just had the time of my life. He gave me the script, asked me to read it, loved my interpretation of the character, and treated me very well while I was in Atlanta. I had a ball.
I really like the way he talks about real life situations.
Yes, yes. Well, I enjoyed the script as soon as I read it because there was so much in it that people could relate to. And I've had people come up to me that have seen the movie, and they always tell me they remember my performance as the mother and how much it moved them. So, did my job, I guess.
Awesome. Congratulations. Now, Dan, being on a soap opera, I think being on a soap opera is very, very difficult, and you have to be a really good actor to be on a soap opera because you have to have a different script every single day, practically.
Yeah, it can be kind of overwhelming sometimes at times.
More than every day. They change it on the last minute a lot.
That happens too. I remember one time they came and gave me 4 pages because the script was short and they needed to fill some time. So it was like, here, we're going to shoot this in about 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know. So that has happened.
That takes talent, though. It's just off the cuff. You don't have
skill. He's got a lot of skill for that.
Appreciate it.
Right. All right.
So, you know, I enjoyed it.
So now you guys have longevity in the business. How do you stay rooted and grounded?
Life.
Life roots you and grinds you. No.
Real life will come right at you and say, no, get real, you know, so, okay.
Yeah, I think we're each other's best friend in the business, and
That's
that means
fabulous.
a lot, because you don't have too many friends in this business. If you got one, you're rich. One.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. I love that.
Someone who's really for you and rooting for you, not in competition with you.
Always.
Wants the best for you.
Right.
So now you've been married for a really long time, and how can you tell us to have happy marriages?
Well, the best thing I could say is marry your good friend. Make sure it's a best friend. If it's your best friend, you'll be able to weather the storms, because you're going to have some ups and downs, but you want to be able to weather it with somebody, like you say, that's for you, no matter what.
Kelly knows I'm acting a lot and producing. I'm one of the stars of Turnover. I'm also a co-producer on it, and I won Best Supporting Actress at the Leva International Film Festival on my mom's birthday. Isn't that amazing?
Today?
No, it was in September that I won.
Is she here, your mom?
She's coming later. But
the wonderful Karen Kramer, Golden Globe winner. Yes.
Yeah. And now I'm also in a short film called Mother's Day Memories, and it's a dramatic short about Alzheimer's. And
oh, that's great.
And its effects on families. And we're going to be screening this Friday at the Regal LA Live for the Real Independent. We debuted at LA Shorts, but we're screening now at other festivals, and that's coming up.
How do you know what you want to work on?
I got multiple projects I'm working on, but, you know, I look for projects that have social issues, you know, because I present a socially conscious films at a screening series, which is I'm in my 10th anniversary, heading towards 11th, but we're still in the 10th, called Cat Kramer's Films That Change the World. And my theme right now is Sheroes for Change. And I had an outreach screening of Harriet a couple weeks ago because we gave Harriet the Stanley Kramer Social Justice Award at AFCA.
That was an
and
amazing,
we gave
amazing
Bombshell
film.
the Stanley Kramer Award at the Producers Guild, and they're both women's empowerment issues. But I've got mostly projects also developed for older actresses because the AARP generation, because I think they're overlooked. So.
Now tell us about the old Hollywood people you know. Now your godmother is
Katharine Hepburn, and she would say, "So good to see you. Thank you for talking to me today." But she would be upset that Kirk Douglas passed away.
Oh,
who
yeah,
my dad
he's amazing.
discovered. My father put him in Champion. That was his first.
Yes, I remember that
first
film.
real film, and then the film that put him on the map. And then they did The Juggler, which is another film that they were both proud of. So that was, we lost him, but he was 103. And then my mom worked with Robert Conrad. He just passed away.
Robert Conrad. Now, who else did you meet when you were young?
Well,
when
I
your
met
dad
everybody
was doing
at some
the film.
point except a lot of these people I met on my own.
Can you name a few for Gemma Wenger's
that
Hollywood?
I met on my own?
Because you're on Gemma Wenger's Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Well,
I want to hear.
Of course, my godmother, Katharine Hepburn, Kirk Douglas, Sidney Poitier, but a lot of people when I moved back to LA, I met on my own.
Mickey Rooney.
I knew Mickey Rooney, Jonathan Winters, but like Lily Tomlin, who's my Performing Idol and Cat Kramer's Films That Changed the World ambassador, I introduced her to my mom. A lot of the Oscar nominees tonight, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, I performed for them, worked with them.
What about old Hollywood?
Well, that's pretty old. I shouldn't say that.
Judy Garland, your dad did a film with Judy
Garland.
Garland.
I never met her. She passed away before I was
So
born.
many your dad worked with.
My dad did 2 movies with Judy, and it's true that, Judy has a nomination tonight, the film, and it was around the time of that part of Judy's life that my dad worked with her.
That's right,
around
Judgment at Nuremberg.
And then A Child is Waiting, which was like right around the time that she went to London, where she, in the movie that Renee will probably win for, that was the era that my dad worked with her.
Now you just seem rooted, grounded, calm, just peaceful. Has faith played a role in your life?
Fate or faith?
Maybe a little of both.
Yeah, definitely faith. I don't know about fate yet. We'll see what happens, but faith has played a big...
Faith in God?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Faith in prayer?
Oh, yes, for sure, yeah.
You are so beautiful. The hair, the thick hair, the beautiful green-blue eyes, the skin. I mean, where is this coming from? How can we get this? We want this.
Brown eyes, but I do hopefully get all my good attributes physically from my mom.
She is beautiful.
My mom looks a lot like me, and I'm blessed to have her.
I'm currently on the Haves and the Have-Nots, which is a Tyler Perry show on the OWN network.
Absolutely.
And I had
Oprah Winfrey.
Yes, I gotta love her. Had an opportunity to do some recurring guest starring there, and one of my episodes just aired. Have several more coming up over the next couple months, so I'm feeling very fortunate to have had the opportunity to work with Tyler.
Wonderful. I interviewed Renee Lawless, and it was just a fantastic interview, and it looks like such a great show. He really talks about issues and situations that people are going through. What was your episode or your favorite episode about?
Well, you know, our episodes are kind of dramatic. No surprise there, right? And I get an opportunity to work with Renee. I'll just say I'm not as nice on the show as I am in person, so definitely had some high drama between us. You know, I won't give it away, but it definitely was a little heavy-handed with her.
Oh, really? But that means you're a good actress.
Well, I would hope so. I can say a prayer every day.
This is Ava Georgeous from Criminal Minds. What's it like being on a show like that?
I mean, it's amazing to work as an actor. That's just like you know, any artist. Working is amazing thing.
Now, where are you from originally?
Lithuania.
You came out here to act?
Yes. I came here in 1999.
That must have been quite a journey.
It was quite a journey, absolutely. It's a journey that you can't describe in one sentence.
Did you have family here that you had nothing and you came out here to be an actress?
Absolutely. I came out, I didn't speak any English. I studied in school French and German. So I had to learn really fast. And I did. I think I did. Did I?
You are fantastic. You are doing a great job. And then you get a part like Criminal Minds.
Thank you.
I'm a record producer, songwriter from Nashville, but I live here. We live here. But yeah, I'm just here to support Ava, and yeah, she carries her own sunshine. I think what's really important for us is to be involved in things that are putting something good out in the world. You know, sometimes real storylines or real songs are negative, but it's real, so that's okay. But I think we've just decided that any chance we get to be involved in something, putting out a good message, uplifting, it doesn't have to be preachy or any kind of religious kind of thing. Just, you know, we just think people are pretty great if you put your focus on that.
What's it like being a music producer in Nashville?
You got talented people, and they want to tell their story, and apparently I'm a pretty good listener, and I think that's half the job. And then, you know, getting to score music for film and television, that's sort of my way in, and it's fun for me to kind of watch the people that's really what they do, and I just get to be in the music part of it. So this is a lot of fun.
What's your favorite song, or what's the favorite thing that you did?
Well, I've worked with various artists, from Blake Shelton to Haley Kiyoko.